Welcome to the Summer English course, Lesson 3, Booking a Hotel. I'm Halima from Blackboard English. Thank you so much for being here. Today, we're going to learn so much about booking a hotel. But before we do that, you know that I love to review past lessons. Don't forget past lesson, guys. If you have learnt vocabulary, I want you to go back and look at the vocabulary, try to remember it, try to remember the meaning, try to use it in a sentence. Don't just forget about the past vocabulary that you've learned. Now, I want to review Lesson 2, Booking a Flight. Remember that reviewing is important. I really urge you to always review. So don't skip this part. Let's look at Lesson 2 vocabulary. So we have economy class, economy class. If you want, you can just repeat after me and try to remember the meaning of these words. Economy class. Business class, business class, business class. First class, first class. So there's a mistake there. It should be one class, not two. So first class. One-way ticket, one-way ticket, return ticket, return ticket. A direct flight, a direct flight. Stops, so that you can have one stop, you can have multiple stops, which means more than one. And connecting flight, connecting flight. Remember the in-flight meal. You can have different types of in-flight meals. Halal, halal, kosher, kosher, vegan, vegan, vegetarian, vegetarian, pescatarian, pescatarian. And where you're sitting, an aisle seat, an aisle seat, a middle seat, a middle seat, a window seat, a window seat, a long haul flight, a long haul flight, a short haul flight, a short haul flight. Do you remember the meaning of these words? Try to remember them now. Let's talk about the goal of today's lesson. So the goal is for you to recognize and understand hotel vocabulary. So let's get started with today's lesson. Once you booked a flight, you need to book a hotel. Some people book online and others call or visit an estate agent. Today's lesson is going to focus on hotels. However, there are also many different types of accommodations. Don't worry, most of the vocabulary you'll learn will be useful, no matter what kind of place you pick to stay. Let's start with this kind of accommodation. Can you guess what this is called? Right. So this is called hostels. So one is hostel, two hostels. Okay, if you're talking about them in general, you say hostels are great. If you're just talking about them as one, I'm staying at a hostel. Remember that hostels are the cheapest option. You share with other people. So if you don't like sharing with other people, you should avoid hostels. Now, what do you think this is? Can you guess what kind of accommodation I'm going to talk about next? Right. So this one is a bed and breakfast. Bed and breakfast. So bed and breakfast are small family-run accommodation that serves breakfast. We have these everywhere in London. If you ever want to stay in London, I would recommend that you choose a bed and breakfast. It's probably the best way to stay in London because you'll get to meet the family, you'll get to eat British food, and the bed and breakfast is probably going to be decorated or in the style of a British home. So I would definitely recommend that you choose a bed and breakfast when you're staying in London. Can you guess what this is? Usually this is something that you'll hear in American movies. What do you think this is? It begins with M and rhymes with hotel. So this one is a motel. So a motel is designed for motorists. You'll see a row of rooms and in the middle is a parking space for vehicles. The last one I'm going to mention is, can you guess what it is from the picture? Camping. However, this picture is not camping. This is in fact glamping. So camping is staying outdoors in a tent. But recently, there's a new version called glamping, which is a more luxurious version of glamping. As you can see, it looks nice, it's comfortable. It's for people that don't like the icky side of camping. So have you tried glamping before? If you have, let me know in the comments. So this lesson was supposed to be a 30-minute lesson, but I've decided to break it down. So we've completed hotel accommodation and I'm going to be uploading one video a day talking about a different aspect of hotel. That way it's easier for you to digest and also easier for me to upload because I've been having problems uploading a huge lesson or a long lesson. So what I'm going to do is divide the lessons into parts and upload them every day this week. How does that sound? I hope that's okay, and I will see you in the next lesson. Please, 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 please support my videos by liking and commenting and making sure you share the videos with your friends and family. And I will see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.